Mary Manross has demonstrated what vision and commitment can accomplish. Having served over 16 years in elected office, Mary is the second longest-serving elected official in Scottsdale's 60-year history. If you combine her years in office with her 10 years served on city commissions and 22 years as director and instructor of marriage preparation seminars at the Franciscan Renewal Center, her contribution to our community is extraordinary. Her story begins in Santa Monica, California. Her father, Bert Winthrop, was a veteran of World War II and a well-known NASA artist, and her mother, Kay, a Marine veteran who worked in the aerospace industry. Mary has one sibling. Her brother, Loring, is a physician and resides with his family in Oregon. While attending UCLA, Mary met Larry Manross, who after graduation accepted a commission as an officer in the Air Force. In June 1967, they married and moved to Minot Air Force Base in North Dakota, where Mary finished her last year of college and taught young airmen seeking to earn their GED. In 1970, Mary and Larry returned to graduate school at UCLA and in 1972 departed Huntington Beach, California to accept an opportunity in Arizona. As Mary recounted, a friend encouraged them to go to Scottsdale, where they discovered a wonderful place to raise their children, John, Dan, Michael, and Heather. As a young parent, Mary Manross was very concerned about education and other quality-of-life issues and took an active interest in public policy. The League of Women Voters initially presented opportunities for civic involvement. Mary was then appointed to the Parks Commission, the Planning Commission, and was vice chair of the 1983 Bond Committee. She also managed campaigns for Mayor Drinkwater in 1984 and 1988, as well as volunteering in the schools. Her extensive community work culminated in her election to the City Council in 1992. She supported responsible fiscal policy, neighborhood protection and preservation, a vibrant art and tourism industry, and was a major voice for the creation of the McDowell-Sonoran Preserve. Mary was one of only 4 affirmative votes to put that measure on the ballot in 1995. That evening, Councilwoman Manross declared, "What are we afraid of? This is the time to take a risk. Everything worthwhile has risk. You've got to be bold." Citizens strongly passed the Preserve Initiative. In 1996, Mary officially proposed, with strong community backing, to expand the boundary of the preserve to include much of the Sonoran Desert Flatlands. 19,000 acres were added, doubling the size of the preserve boundary to 1/3 of our city. In 2004, Mayor Manross was honored as a Preserve Champion by the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation and the McDowell-Sonoran Land Trust. In 2011, she received a statewide honor as an Arizona Culture Keeper for her environmental and historic preservation as part of Arizona's centennial commemoration. In 2000, Mary Manross was elected to her first of 2 terms as mayor of Scottsdale. The level of vision, optimism, and accomplishment during her administration was exceptional. She successfully led Scottsdale in becoming a national model for revitalization, fiscal soundness, preservation, and sustainability. The city blossomed as over $3 billion was invested into downtown and southern Scottsdale. The air park, a major employment hub, experienced tremendous growth as well. The corner of Scottsdale and Camelback had sat empty for 2 decades, and under Mary's leadership, it transformed into the vibrant waterfront, encouraging new and revitalized developments throughout the city, including the preservation and redevelopment of the Hotel Valley Ho. The mayor also partnered with ASU President Michael Crow to develop SkySong, a center for innovation and entrepreneurship, which has recruited companies from around the globe and created hundreds of high-quality jobs. During her time as mayor, Scottsdale gained over 20,000 jobs. The property tax was lowered for 8 consecutive years, and in 2002, for the first time in city history, Scottsdale was awarded AAA bond ratings. It was also honored as one of the best communities for young people by Colin Powell's America's Promise in 2005. Mary's efforts also included working with Senator Barry Goldwater on a successful anti-tobacco campaign, with Steve Forbes to encourage tourism, and on many important issues with Senator John McCain and other elected officials. She also represented Scottsdale at the White House during both the Clinton and Bush administrations. Scottsdale's Thank You banner was proudly displayed in the Pentagon following 9/11. Scottsdale became the nation's first municipality accepted into the EPA's National Environmental Track and was the first city in the nation to adopt a LEED certified gold standard for all new municipal buildings. In 2007, Mary was presented the National Award for Energy Leadership at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C. That same year, she was an invited speaker at Oracle Corporation's Oracle World, held in San Francisco. Mayor Manross was also honored by the Phoenix Business Journal for her contributions to the state of Arizona and Scottsdale. And in 2008, Women of Scottsdale chose her as Woman of the Year. Additional accomplishments during Mayor Manross's tenure included creation of Scottsdale's first municipal fire department, a significant increase in the size of our police force, and a drop in violent crime to a 23-year low, funding for the remodeling and updating of the Scottsdale Center for the Performing Arts, national recognition for Scottsdale's public art program, completion of a 20-year contract with the San Francisco Giants and the Charros and remodeling of Scottsdale Stadium, and a 20-year agreement with the Fiesta Bowl to bolster tourism. Along with her responsibilities as mayor of Scottsdale, Mary served as chair of the Maricopa Association of Governments, on the executive committee of the Arizona League of Cities and Towns, as chair of the Arizona Municipal Water Users Association, and as a member of many other regional boards. With her membership on the Arizona Bioscience Steering Committee, Mayor Manross helped to create a strong bioscience and biotechnology presence in Scottsdale and Arizona. In the midst of all the hard work, Mary enjoyed a few moments of levity. As vice mayor, she represented Scottsdale at the dedication of Jack Nicklaus's Apache course at Desert Mountain. Comedian Bill Murray surprised her at the FBR Open. She had to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" when the Giants lost the World Series. She was honored to carry the Olympic torch in Scottsdale in 2002 and to hold the tape for the world's record in the half marathon in 2006. For the mayor, family has always come first and helped inspire her service to our community. Her family continues to grow, and this year she and Larry will celebrate their 45th anniversary. Today, Mary still serves her community as chairman of the Scottsdale Unified School District Foundation, board member of Partners for Paiute, advisory board member of Scottsdale Leadership, and as a member of the advisory board of Avolix, a drug discovery and development company located in Scottsdale. There is no question about it. Mayor Manross's dedication to Scottsdale has left a positive imprint no matter where you look within our city.